October is now here, and the new indie horror film Good Boy has arrived to help kick off spooky season, putting a creative twist on a familiar haunted house narrative. Directed by Ben Leonberg, this being his feature-length debut, as well as starring Leonberg's dog Indy along with Shane Jensen, Good Boy follows an ailing man and his dog, also named Indy, who move into a rural home with dark and evil forces lurking in the shadows, and everything is shown from the perspective of the dog. I love dogs, I'm a dog person, so this concept really interested me, even though I was slightly apprehensive over what would be the ultimate fate of the dog. But you can tell a lot of care went into making this movie, even with its limited budget. It does an impressive job of putting you in the shoes, or should I say paws, of Indy the dog. The faces of the few human characters are barely visible and usually hidden. The dialogue is sometimes muffled and is typically in the background. There's some clever camera work shot at low angles to visually convey what the dog is seeing as he and his human are being haunted. And the dog himself is genuinely amazing. I was seriously shocked to learn that this is his first movie, as he's that great in this. I also liked how these supernatural elements could be interpreted as a metaphor for the terrifying nature of death and the anger, sadness, and fear that comes with it. In terms of my critiques though, even with a nice and short runtime of just 1 hour and 13 minutes, I did find myself occasionally a little bored with the movie. It definitely stretches itself a bit thin in the first 2/3 due to the bare bones character's story and writing. And although the atmosphere absolutely has an eerie quality to it, a lot of the scares kind of underwhelmed me. I couldn't help but feel that this thing would be a lot more effective as a short film, especially because the final 15 minutes or so are when this movie is at its best and spookiest, while also showcasing this powerful and emotional bond between this man and his best friend. Overall, I appreciate this as the neat experiment it is. Even with its basic story and frights, there's an admirable ambition and charm to this movie in its unique, albeit gimmicky, approach. And it has one of the strongest dog performances I've ever seen, so that was worth seeing it in theaters for alone. I give Good Boy a 3 out of 5.